I believe that the textual comparison and critical encounter and clash that we have to carry on is, of course, not, it's not unuseful, but it is not purely or simply the comparison between Marx and the classical political economy. It's a comparison between Marx and contemporary political economy. And here this is a crucial choice, because so many Marxists believe, either as Marx had believed himself, that after Ricardo and his critique by Marx, there would no longer exist an economic discourse that would be scientific, that would not be purely apologetic. That was his expression. Or they believe that our neoliberal theorists, the ones that earn the Nobel or pseudo-Nobel prizes in economic theory, or teach here at Columbia or Harvard or any, etc., are pure ideologists of neoliberalism. Therefore, we have nothing to learn from them. This is completely wrong. This is totally wrong. We have to go through the mat, which is not a screen, but of course is an obstacle to the concepts, and embark, I would say, on a comparison between Marx, what Marx wrote of capitalism, and what they say about capitalism. I'll take only one example, which I find particularly interesting: the category human capital, which is at the core. Foucault identified that as the core of neoliberal political economy. So read Gary Becker, of course, and you start a conversation with him, so I don't have to convince you. But the genealogy of the category human capital is fascinating, because this was invented at the time of third world development programs, and it meant that Africa, Asia, Latin America had, in order to develop themselves, not to simply extract oil or other products, but develop what? Health, education, etc., all the things that were labeled at the time human capital, and of course that had a kind of social, collective, macroeconomic dimension. Then comes Becker, and he says human capital is not a collective resource. It's an individual process of valorization of one's capacities in order to make them rewarding on the market. What is that? This is a reversal of Marx's concept of surplus value. It's a genial reversal. Marx had said, capital, that's labor crystallized. And Becker says, labor, or labor force, that's capital. Idiots. So here there is a point of stress. And